Pepper, where are you? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long ass stream. Trying to make awareness of that my fundraising for my cat. I'm paying for her bills, her medical bills. So I'm been just playing and reacting to things, and now I'm gonna watch this. Somebody put this Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I don't know anything about this shit. Who hear me out more? Why are we talking about wallpapers, man? You didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no wallpapers that you saw that contain any titties. You're crazy. You're crazy. There's no titties. Anyway, the audio. Let's raise that a little bit. So what is this? Is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, a story 100 years before the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay. Interesting. All right. Not gonna. I didn't use the word titties. I don't know what you're talking about, man. What titties, man? All right. Putting that out there. Not a fan of the decisions made for Breath of the Wild. Yes, I'm one of those. I'm one of those Legend of Zelda fans. But I do realize that it's a very good game. And it has a lot of fans. So, but this is a Musu game, right? Because it's Hyrule Warriors. So this is there you go. So I'm not the only one that's gonna get burned alive by the mod of fucking Breath of the Wild fans. Cool. We'll die together. All right, let's watch this. Can you guys hear it just fine? Koei Tecmo. That is
Hello,
Lost
everyone.
Ball.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, the
Oh, hold on,
producer
I
of the
forgot.
Legend of Zelda series. We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The
There
Legend
you
of
go.
Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
I never start.
Everyone, thank you so much.
どういたしまして。
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more
I gave Pepper
impressive,
chicken. She
the
doesn't
team
want
is
that
working
shit.
hard on its
She wants
development,
that tuna.
so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates.
She does. I'm telling you, man. She
In the
doesn't look
meantime,
sick at all,
we've
man.
prepared a different way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce
Hyrule
it.
Warriors.
Please take a look.
Yeah, man. No, she gotta eat a variety of food. So.
The history of the royal family of
Oh
Hyrule
shit! It's starting
is
like Dark
also
Souls.
the history of
And yes,
Ashitana,
indeed.
a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
So it's gonna be a Muso game. If it doesn't have Midna, minus 10 points. And I'm sorry.
100 years ago.
It needs more Midna. Thank you, dude. Greatly appreciate it. We'll check it out after this. If you want, if you wanna, if you don't want it on stream, don't worry. It's a fucking Muso game. That's such a fantastic idea. Have a Muso game about the prequel to Breath of the Wild. Now I can play this one because what I didn't like about Breath of the Wild wasn't the story, was the mechanics. But this is a Muso game, so I don't have to put up with the mechanics of Breath of the Wild. I have to put up with the mechanics of a Muso game. Fantastic. It's such a fucking great idea too. But again, I don't know if I can do it without Midna. We need Midna. Lock it. Midna reminds me of Shinobu from you know, Bakemonogatari. In the way that they have two forms. Check my booty! Oh, Jesus.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing. Hyrule
You
Warriors.
just got
Age of
External
Calamity.
Link and you're not looking for a Warriors game?
This game takes place.
To be
100
fair,
years before
Warrior
the
games
events
are
of
just
Legend of Zelda:
beat 'em
Breath
up,
of the Wild.
3D beat 'em ups.
In that
right?
game,
That's what
the
they
Great
are.
Calamity
This is
that
3D beat
occurred
'em up.
100 years prior was mentioned.
And I'm a
The
fan of
actual
beat 'em
event
ups.
itself wasn't
2D
shown
beat
in
'em
full.
ups
In
and
this game, you were
3D
able
beat
to
'em ups.
experience the events of the Great Calamity. So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer Mr. Hayashi to join me here.
Who's Pepper? My cat! Hold on. Hold on. Where is the other one? Oh, there you go. Hey, that's Pepper. It's very expensive. Hey, there she is. With the donation cup. That's the paper. Oh man, why do I have another one? I'm gonna grab this one and let's put it right here. There you go. That's Pepper. Oh, that's because I have to refresh, man. There you go. Oh shit! Thanks, Twilly. Really appreciate it, dude. You don't know how much this really means to me, man. She's my baby, and I love her, and I literally expend most of my savings on her. This means a lot. And I'm really thankful. Thanks, dude. All right, but we're still gonna react to this Hyrule. So we gotta keep going. We got a job to do. I'm not gonna get all mushy with you, but I really love you for what you did. Very thankful. All right. We already had like an hour talking about pets, man. I almost fucking cried.
Hello,
So
everyone.
I'm not gonna do that
I'm
right now.
Sensei Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, "I think it would be interesting
What if I get
to create
Mucha
a
Lucha?
Warriors
I'll
game telling
wrestle
the
you,
story
man."
of the Great Calamity. What do you think?" The battles between the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon would complement warrior-style gameplay against
It's such a
large armies.
fantastic idea, dude. It's such a fantastic idea. So you don't have. This is the
previous Hyrule
prequel.
Warriors games were filled with Zelda conventions. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special title for me.
Huh.
Unlike the previous
That's
Hyrule
raspy.
Warriors games, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue.
No Midna though.
And while we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series, with
Mhm.
exciting one
Such a
versus
great
1,000
idea.
battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild firsthand.
I'll play this one.
Thank you, Mr. Hayashi.
Even
the
though it doesn't have
development of the
Midna!
previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team,
Shit, I'm
led by
dying.
Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding
Need
of
water.
the Legend of Zelda series. This time around, they made it possible to create this new experience by combining the
It's such a
well-detailed
great
world of Breath
idea,
of the Wild
dude.
with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer
Might
the
have Midna
experience
full
of the
DLC, that
great
will be
Calamity
great.
battles that
No
weren't
doubt it
fully
though.
shown in
I
the
mean,
original game.
if I want to play with Midna, I would
I
totally
hope
just
that
get
both
the
those
previous
who
one.
played
You know, the
Hyrule
previous Warrior.
Warriors games and those who played
Yeah, it's
The
a
Legend
Musou
of
game.
Zelda: Breath of the Wild can experience this
So they
game.
got Muso Game.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Yeah, I got no money. All right, guys. Thanks to my cat. You know, that's why
Thank you for
That's
your
why I have
continued
a
support for The Legend of
GoFundMe
Zelda and
to
this
pay
game.
bills. I have no money, dude. That's why I haven't started playing Ghost of Tsushima. Cause I ain't buying it because I ain't got no money. So, am I gonna get this? Who the fuck knows? If I'm back on my feet after the GoFundMe campaign, I might. Who knows? But again, I didn't play Breath of the Wild because I wasn't a fan of the mechanics. Mainly the breakable weapons. And believe me, I play games that already have breakable weapons. It's just that if they felt too flimsy, they broke too fast. Uh, you know, yes, swords break, but not that quickly. And no way to fix them. Yeah, not a fan of that. All right, of all these characters, maybe her. We might try her. All right. Yeah. No, I gotta. That's why the GoFundMe is. If you put the money on the GoFundMe, that is for Pepper. That is separated just for Pepper. Okay. So that's why. Hold on. Did I change the what the title? Special stream. Help Pepper pay for her vet bills. There you go. It's fine. Yeah. That's what we're doing. The GoFundMe is for Pepper, which I still very thankful, man. So no, and I have plenty of games. You're right. I still can have. I can stream a bunch of shit. So we're good on that. It's just that I had a bunch of plans that got thrown out of the window because of my cat sickness. And again, she's very old too, so it's too many things at the same time, right? The pyometra, the surgery, the anesthesia caused her kidneys to go bad. And she has the kidneys, she has the tumor, so the tumor is preventing kidney transplant or anything like that, and the kidneys are preventing surgery to remove the tumor. There's too many things at the same time for Pepper, and yet she looks so well. She looks like normal, and I'm so grateful. She's moving around, fueled by pure prayers, man. That's what is happening. So, but anyway, so I would like to play this game. I will definitely try. I'm a fan of Muso games. I mean, I haven't played a Muso game in a minute though. Not gonna lie. To be fair, Senran Kagura games are beat 'em ups. They are like okay, Senran Kagura games are 3D beat 'em ups like Muso games, but there's a major difference. Muso games have missions and they have like a battlefield, right? That's the main difference between a 3D beat 'em up and a Muso game. The battlefield with missions, commanders, and shit like that. That's what separates them from an actual just 3D beat 'em up. So yeah, Musos are on their own. So I would definitely love to try it out eventually when we have the chance. Warriors have fan service depends of the one that you choose, right? Not all of them. Some of them, yeah. Some of them have shitty microtransactions. Some of them don't. It all depends. So I'm very interested in this one, and it's such a great idea to do a prequel to the Breath of the Wild series, but in a different style that is not just the same type of game because they're already making the sequel, right? So they don't want to steal thunder from that. What they want to do is bring more hype, and this is such a great idea, making another type of game. And a Muso game is good for that because Muso games are not dumb complicated, right? They're just mash buttons to for the most part. You can get tactical in any game, right? But for the most part, they're just beat 'em up, just mash and kill a shit ton of fucking creatures or goons on screen and look cool, right? So anybody can get into it, and it's such a great idea. And this could be a gateway to Muso games. So somebody that doesn't play Muso games jump into this, like, oh wow, I like this style of game, and they have a plethora of fucking Muso games to try, right? Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, all the fucking Boku, Hokuto no Ken, Omae wa mo shinderu. You got all of that. That's it. But yeah, right. The etchy kind is not. Fan service as like, yeah, this is fan service for the fans. Yes. Forgot the word what I actually mean. Alright, well, it's pretty cool. Great idea. Fantastic. Yo, Nintendo's coming out with some great ideas lately. This is fantastic. Anyway, let's move on. Let's do something else. And again, if you guys can, go get me some money for a little Pepper. She needs, her bills to be paid soon. and she has an appointment. The link is right there. I'm probably gonna put it in the description too of the video. So yeah, see, read the story so I won't bore you with it. This actually came out of my heart. I didn't know what to write, so I just did this. I spent a whole hour just looking at the page. It's so hard to ask for money, dude. It's just so hard. But I did it for her. Anyway, go check my page. Go check my GoFundMe. But Hyrule Warriors, pretty cool. All right, let's move on to something else. Let's continue the stream. The stream for Pepper. Let's go.